Hey, what is up everybody, and welcome to our technically 9th episode of Darkest Dungeon. So I figured out what was wrong with the episodes, and I believe I've put the right ones up. The problem comes in here now where our power has been out for, it was out for 6 hours, and then it came back for 1, and now it's been out for 6 hours already again the next day. So currently I'm on the generator. The unfortunate thing is I was busy with episode 8.
Name, once so well regarded,
episode 8 was
now pretty
much done. Yeah, episode 8 was done. And then power went out. I was still actively recording it, and then the power went out. But I'd finished 2 short missions to make money. And yeah, so I came back and there was no, or the video's corrupted, so there won't be an episode 8. So this is technically episode 9 and it'll go up as 8. And I'm still broke, and I still don't really know what we're gonna do. I think that's actually a good trigger to go for. Because sanity is really good, but it's the boss items. So the power might go out in the middle of this again. We're on the generator, so if my family decides to check it, I might have to edit the 2 together or do it in a part 1 and part 2 again, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But that's enough meandering. Let's see what we're gonna do today. I would like to start on a short, because I don't know if you can tell, but our finances are still pretty poor. And I don't really know how... Jeez. Wow, can I give you some TLC? Oh no, he only wants one thing, right? Oh, only flashlights. Okay, I got us a bunch of level 3s. They do need some TLC before they can go out again. So I'm thinking to make an army of level 2s and 1 level 3. Level 2s and 1 level 1. Just to try and... Oh, she's busy. To try and make money quick. If we can manage to do that. Oh, where's a flagellant? Do you have a flagellant that's not mad? You? I know you have a second one. Oh, it's being helped. Damn, this does really make it tough. If I take out the chest, I need someone who's got some form of restoration that isn't about to lose their bloody mind. Oh, we've got a name. Interesting. Well, congratulations, friend. You are 110% a healer now. Congrats. You will have our scouting book. And I think that would probably just be it. Yes. Highwayman will have a buckle and that buckle. You will have the massive candle and the accuracy skills. Let me just quickly check. Sort by activity. And then we go over here. Just want to make sure his bandage skill is, or her bandage skill is indeed upgraded. Ooh, that ate a bit more of the funds than I might have hoped. And we got to do the blacksmithing as well. I feel like every time I go in, I've got a bit more money. Just a tad. Just a tad. This is really good for the bleeder jester comp, and I do like it. But I think I'd rather go with hide muscle over here. You can do all. Okay, so this is just gonna heal. All that's gonna do is heal. This is going to be our damage, and this is going to be our damage. So let's go. I'm going to take that. We are in the Warrens, so I expect that to be useful. Take 2 of these, and 10 of these I think would be fine. And then let's go. Yeah, I'm terribly sorry about the episode 8 going missing. I don't think there are that many people following the series that religiously. But it still sucks. And I do still feel bad. So it's unfortunate. I'll try and
we must first scout the
stop it somehow. Wait, what is our... Okay, we'll go this way. I'll try and stop it somehow, but I can't promise that I'll find a solution. I think the best thing is just to, when the power's up, like it is now, to get as much recording done as possible. It shouldn't be a common occurrence. I mean, it's only the second time it's happened this winter, so for you guys this spring, for us fall, I guess. So it's not the end of the world. It is just incredibly frustrating, especially when you lose progress. It itself happening isn't the end of the world. We're quite used to it here. But what is annoying is the cheese. That was unimpressive to say the least. But what is incredibly annoying is the fact that it destroyed an episode that had no reason to be destroyed.
Another abomination.
Like there's no reason for that to really happen. Okay, Piggy, it's your turn. Miss. Nice. And it's gonna hit. Oh, nice. See, that's what's happening. My side of the world. Our third world country is starting to struggle with maintaining power across the country. So they're turning off sectors, and they made up a new word for it. They used to call it load shedding, but now they call it... Oh no. They used to call it load shedding, but now they're calling it like preload shedding. They're just giving it a different name so that stigma doesn't come with it. But either way, there's a stigma. And it sucks. Like there's nothing that ruins your day. God, sure there are things much worse, but it's quite frustrating when you get home from work and you're like, oh, can't wait to have a shower, and then the power's off. And you're like, oh, I can't turn on my geyser. I literally have to boil water like I'm in the Middle Ages on a gas stove just so I can, you know, take a bath. It sucks, guys. And we've had times where it's out for like 2 or 3 days back to back, and jeez, it's not cool. It's really not cool. How much damage will this do? 4 to 7. What are the odds?
Unnerved, unbalanced.
I don't know what our obelisk is doing. Not a bad heal, actually. Like, obviously with those 2 triggers it better not be a bad heal, but all in all,
executed with impunity.
It's not too bad. What else has been happening? What did I actually speak it like last night? I had, or in last night's episode, I had quite a good ramble going. Oh, it was about this whole... I feel like the gaming world is imploding at the moment. Because... first with the Black Lives Matter movement, then with Mixer shutting down, then with what is the other thing? Oh, this sexual harassment stuff that's going on with the whole Method thing, and Twitch and Dr. Disrespect being banned, and people assuming that it's got to do with something similar. Take a sip of my tea here. Yeah, I feel like it's gone but topsy-turvy
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
in our little gaming world. There's a lot of political nonsense going on. It's not nonsense, but it's always weird to me when
As the fiend
I see,
falls, a faint hope
and this is
blossoms.
not a shot at Summit whatsoever. He's just going to be the example because I know he can take it like a man. Wrong character.
A fortune
Missing out on my name.
waiting to be spent.
When I see a gamer,
In radiance may we find
and this isn't
victory.
technically political opinions, but it's pretty, we can call it political opinions. Having political opinions and let's try this again. Having political opinions and people being so upset with them for it. It's an incredibly weird occurrence for me. Every time it happens in the game world, I'm like, why? Like, yes, we need to talk about these things and there needs to be awareness of them, but
As the light gains
it's
purchase,
just very strange
spirits are
seeing
lifted
someone who plays video games for a
purpose
living
is made clear.
make political statements. Not saying there's anything wrong with it, I remember when I was born in 93, so I'm 26 for anyone who's doing the quick math. And
Watch your
I
step.
remember when playing games was this incredibly nerdy thing that I don't want to say people teased you about it, but it would be like I'd describe it as a stigma that you would wear with pride.
The light. The
I
promise of
remember
safety.
in high school, I had 4 very close friends, and 2 of them are 2 years younger than I am. One of them was the same age as me, and one of them is technically like 6 months older than me, but in the age, like going by years, it's a year. And so we were pretty dispersed throughout the grades in high school. Remember, we don't have primary, middle, and high. We just have primary school and high school. Ends at 7, starts at 8 high school. And we had incredibly strange interactions with people who just didn't. Like my one friend is an incredibly strange person. He's weird. Like you know those esports interviews where the guy just says something completely out of place and idiotic that makes everyone cringe? Yeah, that's this friend. And people used to pick on him. Or he was a butt of a lot of jokes because of how strange he was. And that got all pinned on him being like a gamer. And picturing someone like him having a stream in which there is political commentary in the sense of the BLA movement or the Twitch things or the sexual harassment or the naughty dog or the mixer or any of these things that's been happening in the past 2 weeks.
Wealth beyond
It's
measure.
just very interesting to
Awarded to the
picture
brave
that
and the foolhardy alike.
our nerdy game playing has become a way to create awareness,
The match is struck. A blazing star
To-
is born.
get information out, to support, and all the charity streams and all of that. I love it, but it's just a very weird concept. If I think back on my high school days and the fact that gaming used to be the stigma, especially in South Africa. You know, we are an incredibly sports-heavy country. Like, if you were a rugby or cricket jock in high school, it's the same as being a football jock in American high schools. Like, you're practically untouchable. And it's just a very weird thing. And also knowing people who used to be the jocks in high school that are like, they studied something like biokinetics and they work like 4 hours a day and the rest of the time they just play games now. Just like the tables have turned, and it's incredibly strange for me.
These nightmarish
I love
creatures
it,
can be
but it's
felled. They
strange.
can be beaten.
Anyway, how's this run going? This run's going well. I think we'll come out with a decent amount of cash. I'm just hoping that there is still, even if it's a fight, I don't really mind. Just something else to give us that little extra money in here fights and a chest. Perfect. I think this will give us the 50 and 75. The odds aren't very good, but I'm gonna try. Unfortunate. I want to get the guy in the back line down quickly, so I think I might not, unless this gets him. Never mind, it can't get him. I'm gonna try and see if we can get anything sorted here easily. And you guys need to tell me if you can actually hear that when I mute my mic to clear my throat or sneeze or cough or something. I need to know. It looks like you can hear it, but not always. It's very strange. So yeah, our country is having a good time. We are losing powers to large portions of cities and towns. I think I'm just greedy and try and finish off the fight. Oh, that was a goodie. What are the odds? We got the highest roll, but unfortunately, the Antiquarian is not the lady who got the last hit.
For the slightest lapse in concentration.
See, I've been having a good time. I'm really enjoying Darkest Dungeon, like so incredibly much. Enjoying Darkest Dungeon. And wait, what? Okay. No, wrong person. You. Not mad at me, so you can be mad at me too.
The swine folk's labyrinth.
Yeah, how am I today? I'm doing well. I've got power for the time being. 11k. Yeah, that was really good. I think I might even take these two out immediately in another short quickly, just try and make cash back. Unfortunately, we need to do money runs so that we can.
Your soldiers' minds are mired in malignancy.
Ooh,
fear has taken root.
Leper.
Great heroes can be found even here.
Leper and a grave robber. We're okay, guys. We got leper. We will do that, and we will do this. Then we will do this. All you had was scouting. You had the 2 healing trinkets, which I think is definitely overkill, but I don't mind. What skills do you currently have? You have the position. Oh, we'll keep the lunge. Lunge is fine. And you? Have you got the hue? No, I need to get that hue going. I gotta get that. Gotta get that hue. Gotta get that. That is the wrong place. You'd think I'd realize that as I clicked on them. Let's take that. Let's take that. And we'll right click. We'll take this off and we'll put this on, and we will take this off and we'll put this on. Leper is such good skills, man. Oh my soul. It's hard to choose one. Let's have a look, see what do you have. I really like daggers over whatever the other skill is you have, so we'll take lunge off, we'll put daggers on. We'll come back here. Do this. Leper, you need to hit like an absolute truck, and you always need accuracy assistance. So we're good there. You already have insanely good speed, don't you? Yes, 8, so you definitely don't need that. Let's get the blight ring that we let you die on last time we did this. Okay, she has good range shield, right? She has daggers. I know that is ranged for sure. This is obviously melee. Shadow fade, moves her back. Poison dot's also ranged. Okay, she is good to go. He is good to go. She's good to go. And then, pardon me again. Quickly had to clear my throat. And we need to come in here. You're still being flagellated, okay? No. You're supposed to go in there. No, go out. No, you. And what are you only... Really? That is getting incredibly frustrating. Where's this freaking nunnery? Get rid of that nonsense, please. And dismiss, you're fine. You are not fine, my friend. Let me guess, you're also a flagellant, yes. And how about you? Will only meditate. Okay, we can... Wait, what? Won't meditate? May not meditate. Wait, aren't you the one that has like syphilis? You have the worry. Someone has syphilis. Yeah, we need to get rid of that. Okay, will you drink? Nah, good guy, good man, good man. You'll at least drink to make me stop stressing. You in there. Okay, our stress should be decently managed for now. A few of them still need some stress relief, but I think we're on a good track here. Okay, you guys are in. You guys are good. Alright, where will we head? What is this? Alien minus 15% stress. That is Swine Prince boss fight. This is Necromancer boss fight. This is Siren boss fight. This is a medium quest. This is a short quest. Okay, we'll take the only short, just one last money run. And then in episode 9, we should be able to invest a bit further into getting progress made towards some of the bosses. I think after this one, and as soon as our stress is managed, I don't want to say that we'll definitely do it after this one, but as soon as our stress is managed and our finances look like they're in a good spot again, then it's definitely time to take on one of the bosses. I think I'll have a look at what one of the...
I knew all these paths once.
Ooh, I love the scout chance, it's so good. You should have a good chance.
Cruel machinations spring to life with a singular purpose.
Okay, now there's going to be a fight here, so we will pop some torches.
The path is clear. We require
hopefully get a surprise and get some nice damage done early. Who's first? You are. Oh.
To the pit.
And that, my friends, is why the leper is so insanely strong.
Press this advantage.
I love this combo, it's one of my favorites. Alright, we'll use a key here.
Success so clear.
And we did it with the wrong character again. I really need to stop doing that.
Trick of the light.
Okay, we need to explore 90% of rooms. So because, let's do this and then go back up to them. We do have a shovel.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
You dig in here, my friend? I don't think bad things can happen to the antiquarian in the interactions. Okay, we'll do these rooms. There are combats before the rooms, but these combats before the rooms shouldn't be as bad as in-room combats. Yeah, I think we can pretty easily deal with these.
Another abomination, cleansed from our lands.
Cleansed from our lands. Another abomination. Pick to the face.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Gotta remember, after every fight, click on Antiquarian. After every fight, click on the Antiquarian. This should be fine. One hue should take care of them. Is our torch under 50? Oh, and why is our friend over here not attacking it? Hue.
Their formation
Yo.
Maintain the offensive.
That joke's gonna get really old really fast. I know. Are you a kleptomaniac? Do you have... No, seriously, do you have kleptomaniac? Oh my god. Our antiquarian is a kleptomaniac. That's not good, guys. Oh no.
The match is struck.
A blazing star is born. Yeah, I don't have any after my power outage story, talking about Twitch and let's just call it internet news. Some strange stuff has been happening.
Is made clear.
Some very strange stuff has been happening in our world. But honestly, I'm fine with that. I think a lot of things that happened was just a moment of time, a matter of time. Like the Twitch DMCAs, that was just a matter of time before that came through. There was a lot of things that I thought it's just a matter of time before people either get into serious trouble because of something, or before people find out about all the sexual harassment and things like that that's happening in the gaming industry at large, because it happens in every industry. Speaking from someone who knows hospitality quite well, it makes a big difference. My ex
executed with impunity
was working as an, I guess to make it as a commie chef, so to explain that, it's just an intern chef. That's what you can call it.
Exposed to a killing blow.
Sorry about that, guys. Had a discussion about the generator being on, and I said I'm still busy. So that has been annoying, like by far. But anyway, where was I? Oh, the harassment of females in the workplace. It's ridiculous. It's insane in hospitality, and especially chef's kitchens, and especially well-known, popular chef's kitchens. Chefs who have gained their notoriety. That just, I wouldn't say they abuse it or anything. Oh no, they, okay, so let's, oh, good god. Oh, of course it is. Okay, so they can be affected by negative effects. A lot of popular chefs, whether they will like popular in the world or have gained their notoriety in a small town or whatever the case might be, as long as they've gotten enough attention to have a god complex, it is a very common occurrence for
finding the stuff is only the first test.
Them to exert that popularity over women. It happens. So when the thing about the whole gaming industry with the racism in Microsoft, the streamers and all of that came out, I honestly wasn't that shocked. I'm not going to say I expected it or I wanted it to happen, but I think it's good that it did happen at the gaming industry, and because the way I see it right now is the gaming industry is incredibly young.
A trifling victory.
Not the gaming industry, I mean the player bases are incredibly young, and if the younger generations, let's say under 20, gets made aware of the fact that this is a thing that happens in the world, whether they're female or male, doesn't really matter in this sense. If it's a female, they'll know that it's a possibility and they might look out for it, might speak to someone more easily about it because they know that it has happened to other people in the gaming industry. So in that sense, I want to say it's a good thing. Like, it's good to have them exposed. It's terrible that they have to be exposed to it. I've ranted in one of my previous videos about it. Why can't people just get the bloody hell along? Like, I'm so tired of hearing nonsense like this. It frustrates me endlessly. And I think it's terrible that it happened, but the fact that it happened, there is a silver lining. And the silver lining is that people who might not have been aware of the fact that things like this happen on a daily basis around the world are aware of it now. What they choose to do with that information, bottle it up or ignore it or whatever the case might be, I'm not sure what they'll do with it. But I think the few people that will use this information and the fact that this is a thing that happens in our daily lives it's a good thing that they know about it. And if they choose to form support groups or any of those things, I completely agree and support that. Now, can these two stress-causing rude words in this bloody backline just please die already? Seriously. Like, good lord. I feel safe and go on a bit of a tangent, and then all of a sudden half of my teamers got stressed and the ones already lost their minds. Oh, good lord. Please. Thank you.
Ghoulish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Gonna chow this food. Grab that. Chuck this. Put that in. Chuck this. Put that in. And continue adventuring. Oh no, this is the one where you put the good and then the good stuff happens and then... Alright, I will go to this interactable. And we will grab whatever's here. With the antiquarian. We will chuck the rest of our food because we are leaving. There we go. Okay, 2 money runs.
And charted route reduces the isolation of our troubled estate.
7,600 gold. Not good, by the way. Not good at all.
Once, our estate was the envy of this land.
Alright. Let's head over here. Who was just in the party? That is not good for our... And who got syphilis? Oh, syphilis is already in a treatment room. Not that it's not being treated. That doesn't bug me as much as some of the others. The worries sucks, but it also doesn't bug me nearly as much. Which of you still have... Oh, the others are still in treatment, so let's get rid of the worries. Let's have a look-see over here. You will only be flagellated. You will only be flagellated because you're a flagellant. Alright, let's head over here. I will take another leper.
This man understands that adversity and existence.
Alright guys, we've gone up to
the same.
10,000 gold after investing all of that in helping our units get better again. I hate to say it, but I think we're going to do another farming run. Another short farming run to open up tomorrow's episode. And then... Wait, let me see if I even have another antiquarian. Okay, I don't. So what's probably going to happen tomorrow is we might do our first boss fight. We have our level 3s. Wait, level 3s refuse to go on this quest? I feel like I knew that, I just forgot. Well, in that case, let's take a bunch of level 2s. Some of our level 2s are being treated. Okay, we'll figure that out. We will figure that out. Where's our... Are you being treated currently? Yes, your torn rotator. Okay, we'll figure out what we're doing in next episode. But I'll take an army of 2s out into these. Get some of them bashed out. Whichever one has the best relic for our current situation. The tough ring is incredibly good, I think. Tough ring combined with the candle will be very strong. Ooh. Okay, that's probably what we'll end up doing for our leper. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's episode. And again, apologies for the loss of episode 8, but it was pretty much just what we did now, except it went a lot worse. We just quickly ran through something to make some money, and in the process we ended up getting our butts kicked a bit. In any case, thank you so much for watching, guys. Leave a like if you did enjoy the video, it really does help. Hit subscribe if you want to see more of our content, and other than that, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll check you guys tomorrow.